Welcome to Death Race. I'm Reg,
And I'm Michael.
and we have a special guest today. We have Bodie.
Cody.
Hello.
He decided to have a live watcher of our stream. But yeah, we are here, round two, doing. I'm running. Iceman is debuting for the first time. So I think both these teams are pretty similar, right? You're running the
I'm running the orks Waaaaagh team this time.
Waaaaagh team. So yeah, Waaaaagh won last time against Mjolnir,
Mhm.
and I think both these teams are capable of doing lots of damage. The orks, they don't have a cube. Iceman does, but pretty much the rest of the team is similar, right?
Mhm.
Both have magic missile, both have cake, parallax, PXG, morphine jar, clayface. Everything's the same. It's just going to come down to who rolls the two masks, I think. All right. Any input, Mr. Josh, on how you've liked the death race so far?
I love it. I think it's awesome. At first, I wasn't sure, but no, it rules. I
Yeah,
love watching like how quick teams just destroy.
right. And I think when we did it, it's like, let's see how much damage we can do without the control. Because if it was control in it, I think the games would have been I buy a shriek, you buy a shriek, and then it's who rolls what. Might as well just go for the damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I didn't
Yeah,
know I didn't know how much I would like dying in 3 turns, but it's actually been fun. We're like, let's do it again, and we've actually liked it. So um,
Dying from 3.
we've really realized how much cake is such a good card in this, as much as like PXG and Billy Club.
Well, yeah, K Global rules.
All right, today we are rolling Mr. Red Skull, otherwise known
Kevin
as
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. We call him. Yes, I should have that as one of the puking signs. Is Kevin Bacon? Would you like Red Skull or no Red Skull?
Let's go. No, let's go.
No Red Skull. That's 2 in a row for you now.
Oh man,
You're on a roll.
Yeah.
So obviously you would like to go first.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, so you get to go first in game 1, and we were actually talking about that. I think Iceman benefits by going first in game
Mhm.
3. Waaaaagh doesn't care. So at any time, go ahead. I will start the timer. 25 minutes. This game is brought to you by Tim Hortons.
Come get your donut.
They've given us zero, not even a donut from them. So thanks a lot, Tim Hortons.
Not even a 10-bit, man. It's just the center of the donut.
That's right. Something, right? Yeah, give us the insides of the donuts. Come on. You throw out. All right.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, good luck to you.
All right, I can deal with that.
How about a perfect roll to start?
All right. I am going to purchase an orc knob, clayface it in on its 2 side, and pass turn.
Okay. I roll 4. I kind of do a perfect roll too.
Let's get it. Hot dice tonight.
That's right. So I'm going to spin this down to a mask. Pay 2 for a cosmic cube. I'm going to pay for a morphine jar and clayface in the morphine jar. Passing back.
I am going to PXG the 4 dice over to the prep area. Pass back.
End turn.
Right. 4, roll an 8.
Lots of sidekicks.
Ooh, lots.
So again, with the controversial Waaaaagh team, they had to have some replacement cards. We had to take off Wormhole and Stompa, and we've added in Clay Golem and Cake to the team.
You gotta watch those orcs, man.
That's right. Well, I think we did notice when we built the team, we're like, well, they only need 1 fabricator, but why not add a second one? Because they can, and they can do double the damage, especially in the second round and on. So we made that decision.
Sounds like the New England Patriots of Dice Masters. They cheap, but they get better.
Not this year, hopefully.
All right.
Someone will be watching this like in 6 years and they'll be like, what are you talking about? The Patriots suck.
They'll be the new New York Jets.
That's right. Jets will always suck. Same as the Browns. No offense.
They relocated
No
actually.
All right, we're going to purchase 2 orc boys. We're going to purchase the other knob.
Yep. And
we're going to clayface in one of the knobs on its 2 side. Pass priority.
So full ramp, which is good. I'll PXG twice. And then turn.
Over to you.
All right, 8 dice. Need bolts. There's 1. There's that. That's actually pretty good, except the sidekicks. I don't really need them. There's enough ramp. Yeah, so I'm just gonna reroll the sidekick. Actually, I'm gonna leave the 2 sidekicks. I think that might actually benefit me. Correct?
I would.
Yeah, because I can keep them. Because I can block with sidekicks. So that you have to ping them out now. That's why you need Magic Missile. We were asking, why do we have Magic Missile on the Orc team?
That's
So there.
why.
So yeah, so it's 2. I have to pay 4. So I'm gonna pay 4 for an Iceman. I'm going to Clayface in the Morphine Jar to the 2 mass, and I'm going to field 2 sidekicks. Passing priority 2.
All right, we're going to use 2 mast to bring over 4 sidekicks. Clayface back in to bring over the other 4 sidekicks. Pass back.
End turn.
All right, we're rolling everything.
So now, yeah, so now you need an extra 2 bolts. Plus rolling all the characters. You still could do it.
We're hoping. We're hoping. All right, there's
That's a good first roll.
Not terrible. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll these.
Psychic's not good.
Bolts are fine. Now, I need both of the knobs out there.
Not sure if you need both. Well, let's see. If you fabricate 8 times, the 1 knob will become a plus 16. And your orc boys are what on level 1 side? How much are they on level 1? They're 1 attack or 2?
2.
No, I think you'd be okay because if you fabricate 8 times, you ping out my 2 sidekicks. You would have a plus 16 to the orc. What size is your orc? Is he a 3 or a 2?
The orc boy or the orc knob?
I think either way. The orc knob.
He's a 2-1.
Yeah, so he'll get a plus 16 buff, and then you'll be able to swing. He'll be an 18. You have 3 sidekicks. You should be fine. I think you're good. You don't have to. I think you can fabricate, do all your stuff, because each time you fabricate, your
Okay.
knob will get plus 2, right?
Yeah. No paralysis. Here we go.
Now you're definitely okay. Yeah, as long as you have the good fielding costs, you're okay.
Yep, got those just fine. So we'll go ahead and put the boys, 1 in at level 1, 1 in at level 2.
Yep.
Pay 2 for 2 orc knobs at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and magic missile out your 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, so my sidekicks would have come back at the end of the turn because we said you can't knock them out, but they're out for the turn temporarily. Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and fast forward to know that we're going to fabricate these guys 8 times.
Right, so each time you fabricate, it's 2 knocked out. Your orc boys get plus 2, plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing it 8 times. They'll become plus 16, plus 32s.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, you definitely swing. They're both plus 16, or yeah, plus 16.
So 18s.
Yeah, they're huge.
18, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah.
That definitely would be. We'll get Mr. 6 out again.
Yes.
So, yeah, I tried the strategy of putting out 2 sidekicks, but yeah, you were on the bolts. I think I needed your cards to be. I think you need to have some high fielding costs, and you would have had some trouble, but you had the energy.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah. All right. So that's game 1 to the orcs.
Yeah, good game,
Good
Reg.
game, sir. All right. So we're rolling game 2 here. I'm going to go ahead and reset the timer. 25 minutes. I didn't really have to reset the time or the scores because they were both 20. I'll go first this one. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you too.
Maybe roll 2 masks. Oh, look at that. 2 masks. I'll spin this down with Billy Club. Buy myself a morphine jar. Clayface in, morphine jar to the 2 mask. Cake. Pull a sidekick from my bag. Put it back in my bag. And pass priority in turn.
All right. Roll 4. Well.
So just, I guess people have been watching the videos. We've had 0 submissions for other turn 3 teams, so no one has submitted anything.
Oh,
So
fuck.
so unfortunately we probably won't run the mini tournament with the players unless we get some feedback from this video. But it looks like we're just gonna continue.
I'm gonna purchase an orc knob. I'm gonna bring it in on its 2 side using clay face. I'm gonna spend the best of a cake global, bring a kick in, and put it back into my bag.
Where have we seen that?
Pass priority.
Yeah,
That's deja vu.
yeah, I'm gonna PXG twice. And we're probably gonna do the same thing this turn, except I need 2 bolts and a bunch of masks.
This all looks really familiar.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so didn't need that. I need some bolts here. So I'm gonna reroll everything and hope I don't roll a bunch of sidekicks. There. See?
There you go.
That's actually pretty good. So spin that down to a mask. Can I actually do lots of good stuff here? I know I'm gonna clay face in that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3. Keep 3 masks. So I'm gonna pay. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna spend 1 of these masks and these 3 to buy an Iceman, and then I'm gonna spend these 2 to buy a cube and sit on these, passing priority 2.
I'm going to use the 2 masks to bring sidekicks over to prep. Pass back.
End turn.
Right. 4 of the bag. 8.
Yeah, you need what? 2 fists
2 fists and some
and a bunch
masks.
of masks, which
Did not. That's
is a
better.
lot better.
All right. All right. So spend these 4 to buy our 2 orc boys. We're going to spend our 2 masks to buy the other orc knob. And use the question mark to clay face global the knob in on its 2 side.
Mhm.
Pass priority.
I will PXG once, PXG a second time with the morphine jar, clay face in, the morphine jar, 2 PXG 2 more times. Pass back.
And my turn.
Okay, so I have a bag burn. I'll take 3 dice come over. Take 1 bag burn. Let's see if I can roll. So I need that Iceman on level 3 and a cube. And I'm going to parallax till I get that Iceman on level 3. So he's level 1. So that's all good. So I'm going to re-roll this because I need him on his level 3 side. Roll those. And he's still level 1 side, and the cube didn't roll. So I'll pay 1 to parallax. He didn't roll. Oh boy, we could go down this rabbit hole here.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
spend 1 of these masks from the morphine jar.
Hey,
He's still on his level 1 side though. I'll
Oh,
spend
gee.
the other one to get him. He didn't roll. I'll use the shield. Running out of energy soon. There's 1. Okay, so okay, there should have a little meme there that says thank goodness. So we're going to pay the 1 shield to field Iceman on his 6 defense, use cube, and then I really don't need to use a Techno Global to make that a bolt. I have 5, and I would ping Iceman 1, and each time I ping him, he does 2 damage plus the cube doing 2 more, so it's 4. So I would do 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and then he swings with the 4 for 24.
That'll do her.
And that was I think I was running out of energy.
That was sheer determination.
Wow, I was down that rabbit hole going, man, I'm stuck, and thank God it came through there.
I was like, oh man, he's gonna go through like half his energy. I've
Well, it was
been
what
there.
I was 5. I did 5 of them. That's the good thing with this Iceman is that I needed him on his 6 defense side.
Yeah.
Because if it's only 4, I'm only doing 4 damage. That's only 16, and then he only attacks for 2. So if I rolled sidekicks, I would have been safe with him on level 1 side. But you need the 6, and we decided putting what's that basic action that gives a shield to give 2 defense?
Oh,
Target. Oh, that's
something armor, heavy armor. It's heavy armor.
Yeah.
And we could use heavy armor, but then we lose out on cake. And I think we've noticed that cake makes the team so much better by having cake on the team. Because if you roll 2 math and a shield, you can't full ramp the next turn. And we found cake is so much more important to have on that team.
Does take cover have that same global?
What's that?
Does take cover the BAC
I
have that
think
same global?
yeah, I think there's another one that does something like that. And we don't know. We didn't have any energy like a parallax. You can't parallax pay 1 and roll no dice, right?
Right.
So we didn't have another way. And maybe there's a card that if someone knows it, put in that what we could use in place of cake. But cake is so nice. We pay 1, pull a die, and put it back. Like it's just a free waste of energy, and that lets us do the full ramp with PXG. So,
but that's pretty much the ramp mechanism with that to get all the
the dice in used. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 1 game each. I'm going to go ahead. Well, let's reset. All right, we're back, and we're at the game 3 now. So that's a win for the Iceman team.
Yeah, round 3.
Mark there and set the timer for 25 minutes. So now game 3, I should reset the scores to 0. That's what we do. Not an N0. And so you're going to go first here. We both roll 3 dice. Highest damage wins. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Good luck to you, good sir. We will put the timer on 25 minutes, which again does not matter because we'll get the turn done. I'll start it anyways. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you too. Here we go.
Who do you got your money on, Josh?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I'll have to go with the orks.
Yeah, because I think the orks can do 30 plus, and Iceman.
Yeah, I think the orks are a little bit quicker.
Yeah, because they're kind of set. No matter how many parallaxing or clay facing they do, they'll be fine.
Spin that down to a mask, and we're gonna buy the orc knob, and then clay face it in on its 2 side.
Yep.
It's just gonna have to survive my rolls. So.
Right. 3 dice. And I roll. Come on, 2 masks. Uh-oh. Not a good start. Get 1 more. There's a mask and a sidekick. Oh, this actually could be... Can I do enough? Spin that down to a mask. Pay 1 for a morphine jar. Now if I clay face in the morphine jar, I can't buy another morphine jar, can I? I guess I could.
Mm-hmm.
If I bought another morphine jar, I could clay face in that morphine jar. I just don't think I can ramp everything though. If I clay face, if I bought a cube, I have a mask that I could do nothing with though. If I buy another morphine jar, clay face in the morphine jar, then I could buy a cube, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah, if I bought a morphine jar, clay face the morphine jar in on 2 face side, I could spend 1 in that, have a morphine jar, next turn, clay face it in, and prep both. Yes, I think I can do that. So I'm going to go buy another morphine jar. Sorry, pay in the 1 energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then with this 1, clay face it in to this side. And then spend 1 energy plus this to buy a cube. Passing priority 2.
I'm going to PXG these 4 over. Pass back.
I'm going to end turn.
All right. 4, 8.
I think I did that right, did I?
Yeah, we're going to need a PowerPoint presentation of that.
I have like arrows going everywhere. But I basically bought 2 morphine jars with 1 energy clay facing twice.
Yeah, exactly. I knew what you were getting at when you started.
Yeah, I was like, I think I can do this.
I was like, yeah, you can do it. You can definitely do it.
Yeah, just do it.
I was finally on him going, yeah, nope, he's got it. He's got it.
Stompa's coming out. That's it now. Protesting from the sidelines.
I spin that down to a mask. Then we're going to purchase our 2 orc boys.
I'm going to go to my bag here and see if I can get another cube, because I might be using that.
Knob. And then clay face in the knob. Pass priority.
I'm going to clay face in the morphine jar and then do that to XG twice. Pass him back.
In turn.
Okay, so I have 4. I just realized though, if I don't pull the Iceman, I could be in trouble. Because I could cake to get the stuff I want. Okay, so roll 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I think I know what I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1 bolt, 2 bolts. I'm going to spin this down to a mass using Billy Club. I'm going to clay face in this morphine jar. I'm going to clay face in this morphine jar to do that. Then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and 1 of these mass. So that's 4 to buy an Iceman. I'm going to spend this and this to buy a cube. And then I'm going to cake, putting these 3 in the bag, drawing 1, and then putting it back in the bag. And I'm going to sit on the 3 masks, pass priority.
I'm going to move 4 over. They face back in to move the other 4.
What do you need those masks for?
Garbage is coming on.
I don't get it.
It's a secret. Pass back.
I'll end turn.
All right. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I might have that right. With the cake helped. I think I have all the cubes now. I just have to roll.
Wow. That's
It's still going to come down to, though, how much damage can you do?
Yikes.
You might. Oh, you didn't roll any of them.
no.
Oh my.
We'll keep the energy.
The other thing too is I didn't field any characters to block you. Oh, did you get them? Yes, you got some. What's the fielding cost on them?
3.
You still have enough energy though.
Yeah, I'm going to parallax once. Release 2.
See, I think if the orcs get out, if you can get them all out, though, they can still do close to 40 damage, which is good.
That's the key for the orcs team.
Yeah.
You got to get them all out one turn.
Right. Because I think they can do, because I think max Iceman can do is 36, I think.
So
I'm sure there's a way I could have bought another cube and
you've
I
got
only had 2 cubes.
Right?
Sorry?
You've got a Billy Club too,
Yes,
right?
I do.
All right. Well, we're going to spend 3 to field 2 knobs and 1 orc. Will work for free. Poison knobs, 2 sidekicks. We'll go ahead and sack or start fabricating.
Yep.
We'll fabricate
8 times.
8 times.
So they each get a plus 16.
So now they're 18s with a very big defense.
No flippers we don't have on it though. Yeah, you're doing 40 plus damage easy, I think.
You want to do something crazy? Like maybe go ahead and Billy Club these down too. Maybe Clayface 2 of these guys in to see if
Well,
I
think
can.
they're both plus 8 right now, so they're both plus 16. So that's 32 plus their defense or their attack. So they're at 40 plus your 2 orc boys. Actually, you could ping your 2 orc boys again and make them up to, what's that, 16? They'll be 18s. So they do 36 each plus their damage. Plus your 2 orc boys will do damage.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I think that's easier. Yeah, ping them twice.
And then
So now your orc knobs are plus 18 each.
so they're 20s.
Is out there? They're two. Yeah, so they're 20 each. That's 40. Plus the two orc boys come through for, was it 42? 43?
44.
Is that 44?
And then with
Yep.
the sidekicks,
That's
40.
I think
46
I don't
with the
think
sidekick.
Iceman can do that. I don't think Iceman can get that much.
We'll see.
I don't think
Yeah.
so either.
No, I think I could do 36 with, because each cube will do 6, and I can only ping them 6 times, unless I roll the well, let's see. Yeah, so I take the 44. I will PXG twice, and then I clay face in
It's
this one,
46,
and I
actually.
do 2 more. So that's 8. I think if I roll enough sidekicks, I might be able to do something. But so I get 44. It's that, right?
Mhm.
I do the scoreboard here.
46.
Sorry?
With the 2 sidekicks, it's 46.
Is it 46? They're each 20, and your orc boys are 2 ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 46 you're at. That's still, damn, that's a lot. So I have this. I have 4 in the bag that I pulled. Maybe I should have had an extra cube. So I'm gonna get one of these morphine jars. Will come over to roll. I need a morphine jar on a high side and sidekicks, I think, but I think I'm still not gonna get 46. Okay, so Iceman rolls. Look at that. I do God roll this. So that's good. Can I get defense? Nothing. What's the yeah, there's no globals we have for defense, do we? What's a stone golem? That's a do 1 damage to each, right?
Right.
Yeah, I have no defense global, I don't think. I think they're in trouble here. So if I do bolts, that could do 6 damage with those. So that would do 6 times 6, 36. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I think they're in trouble. Sidekick's gonna do 1 damage, which is not enough. I'm gonna re-roll the sidekick. I gotta hope I get him on 4, but I don't think I can do 46. I don't see how it's gonna be possible. Okay, he doesn't roll. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do that. I can parallax once, I think. So I'm gonna parallax once to roll the morphine jar. He rolls. That's only 2 more damage. All right, so I pay 1 to field my Iceman. I pay 0 to field morphine jar. I have 6. I have to pay a bolt to make basically all these bolts. So they all become bolts. That's with the Techno Global. Yeah, I won't be able to do enough. Even with the morphine jar on a 2. So that's 5 pings. So I would ping them 5 times. That would do 6 each. That's 36. And then when I attack, that'd be 39, 41 is all I can do. Oh, only 41 damage.
Only.
It's like only 41.
Only 41.
So the
41.
orcs, yes, take it. Yeah, that extra little pinging at the end did
Wow.
an extra 4, but they still would have won by 1, even if you didn't have those extra 2 pings. 46, 41. That's pretty gross.
I can't believe
That that's actually one of the highest totals. What's that? 87 total.
I believe so, yeah.
Wow, the orcs are pretty gross when they come out.
That's
And that's, again, we like to say that's with no cube, by the way. Yes, poor Iceman, he's down. I definitely think with the extra fabricating, the orcs get gross.
Yeah, totally. 8 fabricate. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a way I could have had an extra cube, but I don't think I could have fully ramped then. But I had everything on the side. No, I don't think I could have done it. Not even if Iceman rolled. Like if this rolled on its 4 side, I would have had to have paid 1. I wouldn't have been able to ping enough, and then it would have done 2 more. Yeah, I would have had 43 or 44. It definitely needed another cube somehow, and there might have been a way to do it with using the mass and buying another one, but I got 3 in the bag to roll. 46, 41, everyone. That's a pretty damn good score.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like
Josh,
shootout.
yeah, I mean that's what they're coming down to turn 3. And I think this was actually probably one of the first matches that if Iceman went first, I would have been able to ping Iceman, what, 5 times?
Hmm.
And then I could have left him in the field, and that would have made a huge difference.
No, I wouldn't have been able to get through. You'd have
Right,
one.
because you'd had to ping him 6 times to clear him, and there's no way that you have been able to do that. So yeah, that's probably one of the first times we've seen where going first gave the actual advantage to that. And we talked about that before the game, saying I think if Iceman's blocking, that would be hard to get through. And then you would
Yeah,
have only done half of that, probably like 20, maybe 25, 26.
yeah, that would have been close. Yeah.
Awesome. Stompa must be proud from the sidelines.
Yeah, no, maybe we
Oh
have
yeah.
this guy maybe
Yeah,
just to make sure everything's on the up and up.
that's right. Well, Josh, thanks for
Skill
joining us.
healing is gone.
Buddy, thank you so much for coming, man.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
coming
no
out and
problem,
hanging out
man.
with us.
Thanks
And
for inviting me.
yeah, and everyone, thanks for watching. We'll be back with some more Death Race.
See you next time.